Hey guys, this is Elias with Soulfly, and today I'm gonna show you how to import JetEngine text fields using WP All Import. Now guys, we have more videos where we talk a little bit more in depth about how to import JetEngine fields, and we have more complex data for that videos. In this video, I just have an example post type, which I called JetEngine post type. Don't blame me for creativity here. So I'm just gonna upload my file real quick and select JetEngine post type from this dropdown. Now I'm going to continue to step 2, and here is our data. We have 1000 records, and this is just some dummy data. It doesn't really mean anything. It's just as an example. And as I said before, if you want to know more about how to import some real world data like properties, restaurants, and other complex post types with repeaters, galleries, and whatnot, just check out the other videos in our channel. Check out our website at wpallimport.com and you will find them there. For now, let's just continue to step 3. And here, I'm going to drag and drop the title here, right? And I'm going to find the JetEngine add-on section. So I'm going to open that and enable this field group. So here is the fields we have in our post type. Let me show you real quick so you can see how they look here. And here in the post type, we have the title, and then we have here the text, date, right, time, date, time, text area, and the color picker. Now these are the text fields in JetEngine. So we have here a very similar scenario. We have the text field, which is very simple, right? Then we have this date field, which will prompt us with a date picker, and you can select a date from here. And this date will be the same for all 1000 records, right? Similar scenario with the time, right? You can select here a time, and this time will be the same for all of these 1000 records. And here on date time, we have, well, the same, right? So if you wanted to do that, you could do it like so. But if you have a value that you need to drag and drop from your file, you can do it just like I'm doing here. Text, I'm going to drag and drop that here, but just keep in mind that WP All Import won't limit you to use a specific element into a specific field, right? So for example, I could use here title, right? And if I open a parenthesis, right, I could close my title here in parentheses, and then I'm gonna add a hyphen and the text, and it will work. Really, there is really no limit to what you can do here. So I'm gonna just drag and drop my date here, right? And this will import this data dynamically. So this record has this date, but this other one has a different one. And WP All Import will attach each date to their own record, right? So I'll drag and drop the time like so, and I'm gonna do the same with this date time field. Then we have this text area, and finally the color picker. Now guys, here for the color picker, you can specify the hex code of the color preceded with a hashtag. This is an example. If you hover on the question mark, just so you know, in case you have any doubts of how to import data here. And we're ready here actually. We have all of the data in our fields, but I don't know, maybe let's delete this date time, right? Let's do something a little bit more fun, and I'm gonna drag and drop here the date, right? And then I'm gonna drag and drop the time. We're gonna do it like this, right? Let's see what we get if we run the import like this, right? Now I'm gonna continue to step 4. These other options, you can just go to our website at wpallimport.com, then click on the docs menu, and you will find a lot more info in there. Now here for the unique identifier, I could just let WP All Import decide, so I'm just click on the auto detect button. But if you wanted to add a little bit more complex data here, for example, let's drag and drop the color picker to make sure that this unique identifier is truly unique for all 2000 records, because this is some randomly generated data and there may be 2 titles that are the same or more. So if we add this other color picker element here, it will most likely be a truly unique value, right? Now, these settings are for when you need to rerun this import, but they are very much self-explanatory. So if you need to know more about them, just read them or just hover on the question mark and you will know what they do. Right, finally guys, we have here the scheduling options, and this is pretty neat because it will allow you to run this import automatically on a schedule. Let's say you have this data coming from a feed or a provider or something like that, and they update their data on a daily basis maybe. Well, you can schedule your import to pull the data from your feed and run automatically, importing your data and updating your posts and whatever. So yeah, just check out the other videos in our channel. We have great docs and great videos on the scheduling options. But for this video, let's just continue here and run this import. Now this is gonna take a few seconds, so I'm just gonna let it run like this while WPL import creates all of our records. Right? So that was pretty fast. So WPL import says it's finished importing our JetEngine text fields, so let's check them out. Right, so we have here 1000 posts, so this is great. This is the number we expected. Let's open this one up, see what's going on here. Alright guys, so here we have our title, great, which is the static data we used, and then here between these parentheses we have the title. Remember guys, we used that and it's the same we used here, so that's great. Then we have an hyphen, and then we have text, cool. Next we have the date field, time field, date time field, which as you can see, it worked. That was pretty neat. Then we have our text area field, right? Pretty cool. And the color picker. So there you have it guys. That's it guys. That's how you import JetEngine text fields using WPL import and the JetEngine Import Add-on. Now, if you want to know more about how to import or export this JetEngine data, or if maybe you're using Metabox or ACF to handle your post types or custom fields or whatever, just check out the other videos in our channel, check out our website at wplimport.com, and see you next time.